since you can't play? I guess you can't really play next year because of your transfer.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're making strides. We're looking really good. Like Coach Frost has said, we've made a lot of strides through our first half of spring ball, and things are starting to pick up, which makes it look a lot nicer, a lot cleaner. So it's going to be a lot of fun come April 21st, and we can show it off when we're tuned up a little more.
How similar
is it for you to just, if you have to sit out a year to watch all this and be on the sideline?
Patience is big, but I understand. I know what I signed up for. I know what the transferring entailed, and I knew what I was getting into. And I'll benefit personally from a year of being able to lift and prepare and to advance myself physically and mentally. So patience is a big part of it, but again, also being here to help these guys is big. I still have a role on this team. I have a role to play, and I'm here to do that to the best of my abilities.
Have they changed much of what they did at UCF as a step, or is it all the same as far as how they operate a program?
I mean, anytime there's switches going to be, because we have to format stuff to personnel, to our fits and what we have, and then what guys do well. The staff does a really good job of tailoring what we do to the people we have, making sure they're putting us, our players, into beneficial situations where they can succeed. So there's a lot similar, but I'd also say there are changes.
Is the personnel comparable?
Yes.
You know Scott Frost better than any player on this team because you played under him. Mm-hmm. Describe for him what makes him such a great coach and why you gravitate to him.
He's one of the most unique and special people I've ever met. From a coaching standpoint, you learn to love him like a father and as a brother, which I think really makes him special. A lot of coaches, they feel almost a father figure role for a team, for guys. You look up to him. Coach Frost is able to do that to really, really, really high standards. But at the same time, he's able to relate to all of us as a player, as a college kid, basically as a brother. I mean, you can go to him, you can talk to him just like anyone else. He expects high things from you, but he's also realistic, and he understands what it means to be a student athlete, to be a college football player.
From your experience as a quarterback, what's the hardest thing about learning this offense?
The speed. It takes time, especially coming from a huddle system to a no huddle. There is a certain amount of plays over. I got to get my eyes. There can't be any delay in small things like that, and it's really not the scheme that holds people. It's just the transition to we are up tempo now, and things have to go fast, and that's a weapon for us, and we're mastering that just like we're mastering the playbook right now.
Have you seen guys hesitate? I mean, not you, but other guys, other quarterbacks here at Nebraska hesitate a little bit, not knowing how fast it goes?
I think there's just an unfamiliarity. I mean, just like for me, from coming from high school, we didn't run this fast of an offense, so there is a learning curve for everyone, quarterbacks, linemen, receivers, even our defense when they're going against us. There's a learning curve to this speed. And we're starting to come out of that learning curve now, and it's looking a lot better. So we're getting there.
What's Coach Verduzco like as a coach?
I love that man. He's a lot of fun. He's very tough on us as quarterbacks. He expects a lot, and he pushes us to be the best we can be. But at the same time, he also understands that we play a hard position, but at the same time, we're no more important, no less important than anyone else. Just another spoke in the wheel of success, which is what he always tells us.
What did you do with all your UCF gear?
What?
What did you do with all your UCF gear?
I still wear it around the house. Typically not to wear that on campus.
It's hard to get rid of free stuff, right?
I mean, yeah, and that's those.
It means a lot.
Those are my family down there. I'll forever be grateful for the relationships I have down there, and I'll always be pulling for them. But yeah, I still got it, but I got to limit the amount of times I can wear it.
Do you ever catch yourself wearing it into the facility here on accident?
Well, when laundry starts piling up sometimes, but I usually leave the hoodie on. Not that I'm trying to.
That's when you put your rivals camp gear on.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of talk about you being able to help the quarterbacks with the offense, but were you able to give the team any guidance about kind of the workouts and what was in store?
Yeah, I mean, especially through my first couple months when people wanted to know what winter conditioning was going to be like and then what the expectations were, I was able to help a little bit there. Now, the thing people forget is that I'm still a true freshman. I've never been through a spring with this staff, so this is still my first go-around through spring. But it's still the same strength program. The workouts are very similar. Maybe the spacing and the timing of the workouts is a little different, but I usually was able to predict what, to a certain extent, we were going to do.
Did you know Tristan and Pat very well just from when you came up here as a recruit a little bit? Or?
No, I had actually never previously talked to him before. I've always seen him. I'd seen him on visits and stuff like that, but I never actually talked to him. So it's been fun to get to know them.